Hey everybody, would you like to know how this Cloud Bee soothing toy can provide comfort and relaxation to your child as well as soothe them to sleep? Stay with me, we will learn more about this. This is Ken and welcome to Keys to Your Health. Today we're going to talk about children and how to relax children. We're actually just going to look at one technique. There's a toy that's on the market, and this toy works wonderful in providing relaxation, comfort to a child. It helps soothe the child. It helps a child to go to sleep, and it's also helpful if a child is afraid of the dark. This provides relaxation for that child. So we're going to get right to it and take a look at this little toy or tool, if you will, to help a child relax. This is called the Cloud Bee Soothing Turtle. And this little turtle here is not only got a nice plushy part of the turtle, but this part is plastic. And this is the part that actually can provide soothing to the child, relaxation, comfort. And you'll see here that this has a button, and when we push that button, it lights up. And this turtle can we can change the light to amber, you can change it to a blue, and you can change it back to green. So it's got 3 different colors. So what this does is this shines a light onto the ceiling, and it basically creates sort of like a planetarium. It casts stars and the constellations onto the ceiling. And so not only does it produce some light in a dark room, in case the child might be afraid of the dark, let's say, but it also puts stars and the moon and everything on the ceiling so they can look at these, and it is a way of calming and relaxing them. So in a minute I'm going to show you what that looks like in the dark. But for the minute, or for the moment, I'm going to shut it off. I just wanted to also show you that it does operate. Underneath here you can find that there's a battery pack, and there's 3 AAA batteries. So it does take 3 AAA batteries. There is the shut off switch here, turns it on and off. And so this is a great little toy. The recommendation is 3 and up, but honestly I've used this toy with my children as young as 6 months old. And especially when they get to be a toddler, you know, when they're 1.5 to my child now, my youngest one is 2.5, and she uses it many nights to help relax her and help her to go to sleep. So it's a great little toy. You can expect to pay about $30. I think I just looked it up on Amazon. It's like $31.99 right now. At Walmart, sometimes you can find them for like, $29.99. So right around the $30 mark. So I'm going to show you how this works in the dark. This also can be used as children grow up, because like I said, it does cast the actual constellations. I believe there's something like 8 different constellations that it casts onto the ceiling. And so you can sit with your child as they grow and point out the Big Dipper and the different constellations. So it's kind of like a grow with me type of toy. But I'm going to show you what it does in the dark. So in the dark, this is what it looks like with the green. And so it basically casts the stars up onto the ceiling here, as you can see. And I got a ceiling fan going, so I'll look over here on this side so you don't have the blades swinging in front. And if you take and you move it around, you can actually move those stars around. So, if you want to sit with your child and calm them down, sometimes, especially when it gets near bedtime, I know for my kids, sometimes they get a little cranky, a little whiny, any little thing might set them off. So sometimes we'll just come in here and turn off the lights and sit down and just, I'll sit and move it around, and we'll look at it and watch it, and I'll ask her to find the moon, and she'll point to the moon. And so it's a way of, again, kind of distracting them, helping them to calm down, to relax, especially at night before bedtime. It's a good time to kind of sit and talk to them a little bit and show them the stars. And as I said before, this has other colors that can be set. So I can come over here and press the amber, and that will give you, the amber stars. And then of course my favorite color that I like is the that one here, the blue. I like the blue myself. So you get the blue stars. So you have the green, the amber, and the blue. And that can add a little variety. Again, if I want to move it around. It's almost too bad you didn't have some sort of a turntable you could set it on, so it'd sit and turn. It'd be almost like a dance studio or something. So anyway, this is what it does. And as I said before, you know, when your child is scared of the dark, this does produce some light. So that way it's not totally pitch black. It is designed to go out in about 45 minutes after you turn it on. So that way, as the child drifts off into a deep sleep, it won't stay on and won't ruin the battery power, as well as then it goes dark so the child can sleep deeply in the dark. But this gives them a little bit of light. It gives them something to kind of look at, something to soothe them with. As I said before, my child uses it 2-3 nights a week. She likes to just, you know, stare at the stars, look at them as she drifts off to sleep. It's a good way to relax a toddler or even a young child. And it's something that they can fairly easily operate as they, you know, get to the point where they can push the buttons. Again, they can just change the color by a push of a button. So a great tool, works wonderful to soothe your child, to relax them. And as I said, as they get older, you also have the constellations here. And I'm not a constellation expert, so I couldn't tell you, although that looks like possibly the Big Dipper there. But it does come with a little chart that shows where the constellations are. So as the parent, we can, you know, sit with the child and point out the different constellations as they get older. So it can also be a teaching tool. So a great Grow With Me tool that that works really well. So I'm going to now shut it off. So this toy is just one of several that you might find in the market that will work well. I'm not endorsing any particular toy here, but there are some that do a similar thing. They have lights. I think I saw one that was a unicorn that shines lights as well as it plays music. So any toy like this can be used to help a child to relax, to help them to be soothed. Again, sometimes when children are upset and cranky, you can kind of distract them with a toy like this. A good opportunity to have a little bit of time with your child doing something fun. And it's a good way to get a child to go to sleep, you know, to help them to just calm down. It gives them something to kind of focus on as they drift off. So, you know, any toy like this, again, they seem to all run between about $25 to $35, you know, depending on what you're selecting, what you're choosing. The ones with the music might run a little more money, where this one here is just strictly lights, doesn't have the music. Again, you know, it's plush and soft down here. It does have the hard plastic on top. So yeah, if it's something you think might work for your child, check it out. You can find these pretty much on most of your major websites, Amazon, Target, Walmart. So thank you very much for watching this Keys to Your Health video. If you really enjoyed this content, hit the like button. And if you'd like to see other videos like this, subscribe to my channel. It's a help to us, and it helps us to be able to reach out to more people and continue to teach about spiritual, mental, and physical health. You can also hit the notification, so that way you are up to date whenever we release a new video. And so I thank you very much, and until next time, here's to your good health.